Hello, guys, new and old subscribers, new and old viewers. This is the first episode of the Boy Genius Podcast Show, hosted by me. If you guys like this first episode of the Boy Genius Podcast Show and want to see more, even whether that's videos or another podcast, click that subscribe button and you're going to see more. Alright, so I know a lot of my subscribers already know this question, but there's going to be a lot of newcomers who will want to know me a little more in depth. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that a little bit. I am Jared Colzel. I am currently 19 right now, and I am living in Ohio. And I just moved here a year ago from Faulkton, South Dakota. And I was living in Faulkton, South Dakota from 2021 to 2018, or 2018 to 2021. And I was living in Colorado Springs from 2018 from 2003. I was born and raised in Colorado Springs for my whole life, pretty much. And just so you guys can get to know me a little more better, this might be for some of my subscribers too, is I do have some siblings. I have some cousins who all live in different states and are actually younger than me. And I have a sister who's older than me. She was born in the 90s, so yeah, so she's definitely older than me. And yeah, I'm going to give you guys an interesting theory real quick. I was not going to be born, because back in 2001, my mom had a miscarriage, and they told her that was going to be the last baby. But nope, I proved them wrong. I proved them wrong, and I came to Earth. I was born on June 20th, 2003 at 3 something p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I actually remember the time I was born on because it says it in my birth certificate. Or it says it, yeah, I think it says it in my birth certificate somewhere. I actually remember seeing it one time, and I really thought, wow, that's when I was born? That's what time I was born at? Yes, it was. And again, I lived in Colorado. I was born in Colorado Springs, Colorado, to my mom and my dad. My mom, the most amazing person ever. Like, I could never ask for a better mother, you know? She was there for me my entire 19 years, and she still is, you know? Just in heaven, though. And also, I'm just going to say that when I was born, sometime after I was born, I think maybe 2004 or 5, I was or I wouldn't say like diagnosed, but it turns out that I have high functioning autism, and I am on that spectrum of it. So yeah, that also means I have like learning disabilities and stuff like that. But I honestly think I'm pretty smart for who I am, you know. Okay, so what was childhood like for me? Well, childhood for me back in the 2000s was genuinely awesome. I would do anything to go back and live it again because, you know, going to school, stuff like that, going to summer school because, like, you know, sometimes my reading wasn't that well and my learning wasn't that well. So I was forced to go to summer school and stuff like that. But I had a blast doing it because I got to go with my amazing friends and stuff like that. Or I got to make friends and stuff like that. Also going to school, having amazing teachers over the years, and doing amazing things at school, like recess and just watching YouTube, like Magic School Bus, I think it was, on the whiteboard, because we had one of those smart boards in our school at the time, and also eating snacks at school was also an awesome time for me. And if that couldn't get any better, I remember way before I started school actually, it was just me, my VHS, and my Disney movies. I like to watch The Lion King and Toy Story on repeat. Like, I'm literally not kidding. Like, I would watch that stuff on repeat. I even had a Buzz Lightyear toy back then. So childhood was lit. You know? Like it was so lit. And then sometimes late at night, uh my grandma would get like strawberry shortcake ice cream sandwiches and I'd go in my room and eat it and watch The Lion King or whatever it was with my stuffed animals and stuff like that. Man, it was awesome. And then also riding my bike, because I had a bike with training wheels at the time. It was just all good. Life was good. And also going to the park and swinging and stuff like that. And also going to Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. But on the downside, because like my learning disabilities and stuff like that, I had a lot of temper tantrums and like behavioral problems and stuff like that in school. Like some days I'll be good, some days I'll be a total like, crazy person. And also I remember just loving music so much too, like in the 2000s. I remember one time when that Soulja Boy song came out, I had white glasses. I had white sunglasses and stuff like that, kind of like Soulja Boys, and I wrote Soulja Boy on it because I thought it would look cool. And I wore them to school, and the teacher took them from me. Like, yeah, childhood was like literally the best thing for me, hands down. Like, I'd do anything to live it again. Yeah, then I'm not gonna forget Christmases and stuff like that were also way more awesome than they are now, of course. And what else? What else was my childhood like? If I can think. Um, oh yeah, playing with toys and stuff like that. I think I might have said it, but I'm gonna say it again. Playing with toys. There is like a lot of stuff I would say right here, but I'm not gonna do that quite yet. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I also remember being able to play on my mom's phone at the time. She had a flip phone with like a whole bunch of ringers and stuff on it. I would go on there and play the ever loving heck out of them. That's how I got to love most of the 2000s songs, because like of what my mom and my cousins and stuff like that were into. And I don't feel bad about it. I literally do not. Okay, now here's something else that you guys might be wondering. Why am I on YouTube and what made me like it? Well, I've always had a thing for recording myself for years now. Even before Boy Genius was a thing, I always had a thing for recording myself. And matter of fact, I was on YouTube doing YouTube videos and whatnot before I even thought of Boy Genius. Um, there's a lot of YouTube channels on here with me as a, I wouldn't say like kid, I would say like a preteen. Like, there is a whole bunch of these channels that I made and stuff like that over the years that I got locked out of, that have videos of me just doing cringy crap. I don't think you guys should watch it, honestly, because it's really cringy. But it goes even deeper than just that, though. I actually started my camera obsession back in the 2000s when the camera phones and stuff like that were just, like, literally still hot. Like, I'm not even joking. That's where it started. Cause I just like to take pictures of myself and like play with the camcorders on phones like that. Like when phones started being able to record video, I just liked it. I don't know why. And then my grandma got a computer that had a webcam. I was also doing videos with that, like playing with my toys and whatnot. So yeah, there's that. And that sums up my childhood part of it. And, now here comes another question. What is the Boy Genius Podcast Show going to be about? Well, it varies. Because I have, like, when there's, like, videos and, like, podcasts, I get a lot of ideas. And it's really hard for me to, like, choose one to stick to. If it's a podcast, I want to, like, I just want to tell my stories and stuff like that. And also make stories. And, maybe even, like, I like to do stories and I like to, like, read stories and stuff like that. What else can I don't know if I'll do any interviews and stuff like that, but you know, I I I think that the Boy Genius podcast show is gonna just focus around me telling stories, whether they're fake or real, and also maybe rant on stuff like that. Rant on stuff and just, voice my opinion. Tell you guys what I think about a certain subject and, you know, things like that. I'm just gonna voice my opinion and then tell my story and make stories and stuff like that. Because it just sounds like really, really, really nice stuff right there. Making up your own story, telling a story that about something that might have happened to you or me or anything like that. Maybe I'll tell you guys. Maybe there will be some podcasts and stuff like that of reasonings of like why I did this video and why I did that video. Like, you know, there could be reasons why I do a certain video. Maybe I'll tell you guys that and what happened in the process. And, just stuff like that, you know? I know I say that a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I almost forgot. What is your personality? I know you guys are also going to be wondering, Jared, what are you like as a person? Or Boy Genius, what are you like as a person? Well, overall, I think I'm nice, caring, respectful, funny, and I love my family and my friends and my uncles and my aunts and my mom. Like, I'm a very nice person and all that stuff. You know, and do I have any? Am I religious? No. Um, I'm not religious, but I respect people who are. Obviously, why would I not? Um, I am a very nice person, but don't let that fool you guys, because I do have a dark side to me. And I'm sure a lot of you guys would not like to see if you met me in person on a bad day. Uh, I get depressed sometimes and stuff like that, but like, I don't know. I just sometimes I just feel down, but Uh, like when I'm really depressed, like what happened to me a year ago when I lost my mother and my grandmother. I never thought I would smile again. I never thought I'd be happy. Like, I'm just a normal, nice guy. Overall, like, I'll be your friend if you want me to. I'll be your friend. Yeah. And guys, by the way, my hobbies are I like to go outside and go on a swing set, maybe take a walk. Um, when I can, I like to go swimming, but I don't have a pool right now. I like to ride bikes, even though I don't have one right now. But like back in Faulkton and stuff like that, or back in South Dakota when I had a bike, I would ride that son of a gun all over town. Like I'm not even kidding you. Like I would ride it all over town, and I like doing YouTube, of course. That's why I'm on here, and I also like video games, even though I don't really play them that much as I used to. Even though I could be right now. I just for some reason I just am slowly kind of starting to quit video games. I don't play them as often, but I'm still down the game and stuff like that. Just not right now though. Um, I am all my um. Also, another favorite thing of mine, favorite hobby is like watching anime. I like to watch My Hero Academia, and I also like to watch South Park. So yeah, I know I killed Kenny. I'm a bastard. Well, guys, I know this episode of the podcast is going to be short, but it's the first podcast. It's not going to be like a story or anything yet. Um, but next episode, I will tell you. I think I'll either make a story or I'll tell you guys a story. I don't know, but yeah, guys. If you guys want to see videos on this channel, I do gaming videos. I do like vlogs and I do shorts and all that stuff. If you guys want to see that, go ahead. And if you guys end up liking it, leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to the Boy Genius Podcast Show.